Hello, virtual world lovers. Welcome to Second Life by Loff, where I use my 15 years experience to help people enjoy Second Life faster, easier, and cheaper. We are at Ibiza VIP Hotel, and this is a very short video just to teach you a trick that maybe you don't know. Second Life is so complex that many times even experienced people learn new stuff. Well, here it is. When you want to have a good look at some objects that you find interesting, either because you want to see better or either because you want to edit, appreciate it, check who built it, stuff like that. Well, when you want to zoom in an object, there is first something you must do. But what I'm going to tell you doesn't always work. So I'm going to give you another tip that will make it always work. If you go to Avatar, Preferences, come on, little boy, Preferences, and then you go to Move and View, you should have this box ticked. Automatically pose avatar during select one or more. Build, edit, appearance, show visual hints. I'm talking about this one. Build and edit, okay? It should always be checked because whenever my laptop, my low-end laptop allows it to be checked, okay, this is what happens. What happens? Imagine you want to have a good look at that chair over there without sitting on it. You right-click on it, and then you select Edit. And now this will happen. The viewer will move right from above up to that chair. And with the simple sliding of the mouse wheel, you get closer and closer and closer. And if you want, you just leave it like this. You can release the mouse wheel. You press Alt, and if you press page up, you will see it better. You can use the arrows to turn around. If you press page down, it goes like this. And if you use the arrows to get closer, always holding Alt, okay? So you can appreciate the objects and have a good look at it from every angle possible, okay? Well, very well. Now, this happens if you have the option on the viewer selected. If you just drop everything from your hands and just without holding Alt, you touch on one of the arrows, the vision goes back to your avatar, okay? Very well. Now, this problem is solved, but then you have another problem when you are walking somewhere and you see a detail of an object that it's not a single object, because this was an example with a single object. But imagine, because it can be done with several frames, but it's a small object, and then the viewing goes straight to it. But imagine you want to have a good look, for example, at this hotel window. Even if it's not a window, it's an object that it's attached to a bigger building. You will have a problem. You will right-click the window, you will do edits, but the viewer goes to another place. It's not on the window at all, okay? It's on the center of the mass of the editing of the whole damn building. This may happen with many stuff that it's attached. Sometimes you are inside a house, which is even worse. I'm going to show you right away. You are inside a house, for example. Let's go inside the VIP Hotel, one of the suites. Okay, let's go here. And it's even worse, like the viewer goes really crazy. Like you want to check, for example, something that is attached to the wall, or you want to check these stairs. I never done this before, so let's see what happens. I want to check something here, edit, and boom. Sometimes the viewer does something like this. You get really dizzy about it, so you cannot check that right away. But here goes the second part of the video, the most important, the massive, lovely, wonderful, beautiful tip. You want to check, because remember, when you selected this preferences, move and view, and you selected this, you selected edit, but also build. This means that if you want to build a box here, you will select create, and the viewer goes straight away to the place where you selected you wanted to create the box, and then you create the box. But you can use this feature to always have a good look to whatever corner of a big building you want without having to create the box. You can do it in scenes that don't belong to you, in other people land. I want to see the corner of that window right there. Right click, create. There we are, exactly on the corner of the window. Okay, we saw this first because it went from above, then it's just have to use the wheel, the mouse wheel, and it's exactly on the corner that you want. And again, you can start pressing Alt and with the arrows or the page up or whatever, and you can even go on the other side and check it out. Let's see just 2 more examples of this, so you get used to it. Let's go outside. Let's just use the map and fly outside right away. Okay. There we go. Oops. Like, for example, what the hell is that? Oh, for example, the stage. Okay, I want to see that column. If I just press edit, it will, not the boats, not the damn boat, the column right there of the stage. I select edit, and because it's a stage, it doesn't take me to the column because the column is attached to the stage. But if I'm here, and I select the column, not the boats, the column, and I say create, there we go, straight to the column with a mouse wheel and then Alt and go ahead. So this is a very nice trick, because in some scenes you will, either because you don't want to walk to that place, or either because the scene is a bit laggy and you want to just check something out, and it goes exactly to the place. Imagine the floor. Oh, what is this piece here on the floor? Right click, create, and it takes you exactly to the stone you selected. Your sim or other people's sims, this is not about creating, it's just a workaround to make a good zoom in wherever you want. Okay, I hope this helped. It's a very simple video, but I'm pretty sure many people does not know these workarounds, even when they have the edit tool camera move selection option. Okay, so bye-bye. See you soon. Roger out from Ibiza Live. Thank you so much.